Navia's best Geo partner? A lot of people have been arguing in the comments of my YouTube shorts about who Navia's best Geo partner is. Most people say it's Natlan, some say it's Gina, others say it's Zhongli, while the very small minority, also known as me, says it's Shiori. So today, I'm going to settle that debate once and for all. Who is Navia's true best partner? Navia's Geo partner has changed a lot throughout the years. On her initial release, her best Geo partner is undoubtedly the Geo Archon himself, Zhongli. But as new Geo units came out, better options started to take his place. With so many Geo units to choose from now, I've ranked them based on how much damage and overall utility they provide. I'm also going to put them in the tier list so that people with a TikTok ADHD brain can understand better. So to begin, let's start with the man himself, Zhongli. I have made several YouTube shorts on Zhongli, and needless to say, they are all negative. I have been very outspoken on how Zhongli is slowly falling off in today's meta. Look, survivability has never been a problem in this game, unless maybe if you're a mobile player. But besides that, having so much shield is kinda pointless when you're only getting hit for only 1/4 of that. Zhongli is only really known to be the shield character. And before everyone comments that he provides other things, let me show you its pros and cons specifically for Navia. Let's start with the pros, which are 1. Zhongli has the tankiest shield in the game. 2. He provides 20% rest spend and 20% attack from Lilith. And 3. He can petrify enemies with his burst. Look, all of these are really good, but if you compare them with what the newer characters provide, in my opinion, it's kinda lacking. One of my biggest gripes against playing Zhongli with Navia, or just playing him in general, is playing around that damn pillar. Zhongli was my first ever 5-star character on this account, which is 5 years old now, and I've played him a lot throughout that time. And every time I play him, I always thought of how bad it feels to play around that damn pillar just to get that 20% attack buff. And when the enemies literally move around the map faster than a kid scrolls through Bainrot TikToks, it makes me think, oh my god, this character is so ass. With Navia, it feels even more annoying since if you do play around the pillar and it breaks, then your crystallized shard generation is left only to Navia, and you ask yourself, why do I even play Zhongli? But hey, all things considered, let the Zhongli shields be mad. My rating for Zhongli is gonna be B tier. Other characters are just way better options for Navia and way better to play. By the way, before I proceed with rating other characters, when I put a character low on the list, it doesn't make it so that they are the worst character in the game. A B tier option for Navia is still really good. And if you have them and you think they are a really good fit for you, maybe you like how Zhongli makes the game really easy to play, then go for it. Albedo with Navia. Ooh. D tier, next character. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about that, but hey, play whoever you want, no one cares. Moving on. Next up is I believe to be one of the most hated characters in the community. I mean, all of them are hated anyway. Shiori. I legit don't understand why people hate her so much when she's literally just a Geo official or just a Albedo right. I understand that for her to not feel like ass, you have to get her C1, which is kinda an ass move by whoever's to do, but she's actually pretty decent even at C0. I mean, it's not as good as the ones higher on the list, but if you like her and you pulled her for Navia before, she's still pretty good if you don't have the other characters on this list. And because of that, I'm gonna rate Chiori around A tier, since I'm gonna be real, I'd rather play Chiori over Zhongli any day, and most importantly, her construct doesn't get destroyed. Since her DPS varies so much when you play her C0 and C1, I'm also gonna rate her C1 just because I'm biased, which would be S tier. I'm gonna go into detail why when we get to Celadon. Next character is Kachina, the newer Geo option released during the 5.0 update, and actually a really good pick for Navia. One of the biggest things why Kachina is really good for Navia is her access to the Cinder City set. Before this, there's not really a lot of things that can provide Geo damage bonus. Well, there are things like Goro's skill and Ningguang's Shade Shield, but who the hell would play those with Navia? Besides that, 40% Geo damage bonus for free, plus off-heal damage and crystallized generation, that is absolutely insane for Navia. And that's why my rating would be A tier, just above C0 Chiori. And the final character you've all been waiting for, the best support in the game, Celadon. Celadon is just absolutely insane for Navia, having 36% res shred for 20 seconds, while also giving a 40% damage bonus because of Cinder City, and she can heal. That's actually insane. She's undoubtedly the best partner for Navia. The other options don't even come close, except for one. From my testing, if you're insane enough to pull for C1 Chiori, they're actually pretty similar in damage. But at the baseline, if you compare both of them at C0, Celadon is just way better. So my rating, Celadon, S tier. No doubt about it. So yeah, I guess this is just a Zhongli slander video, but hey, I guess now you know.